we've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Here we go.
It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Detroit Pistons. Russell with it. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they're starting off the season against this Detroit team. Inside, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Astro Olynyk. Now Cunningham. Grant outside. 4 on the shot clock. Olynyk can't hit.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's Russell with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Out to Russell. And so just over a minute and a half played. And the shot goes down.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Cunningham. Drains the three-pointer.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Beasley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
For 3, Olynyk. Another 3 for Detroit. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
6 on the shot clock. No good from Beasley.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Astro Olynyk. To the left side wing. And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good with the wing jumper. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. No good that time. The Pistons lead it. Lee outside. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. .130 left from the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by McDaniels. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He is in awe of the talent that Karl Anthony Towns possesses. Coach said he's still reaching his full potential in terms of consistency, but when he gets in rhythm, he's unstoppable. So, of course, they're going to throw lots of different looks at him to try and take him out of his game tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Hayes. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Oh, and he blocked Knocks it off the glass. Wow. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Lee. They get it again. Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Edwards drops them both.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
And the dunk by Stewart.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
It's Russell with the drive. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
To the middle. With 1 on the clock.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Pass to Wiles. Back to Hayes. Stewart with it. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now Hayes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Prince. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Hayes. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Stewart a screen. Back to Hayes. To the paint. From 13. Stewart misses. Minnesota leading by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Gillian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Got a hand on it.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Back to Beverly. Launches a 3. That one misses. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Okogie misses. And the Pistons with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Bay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Keller and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Olynyk has the open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Pistons trailing. To the inside. Pass to Wiles. Pistons passing it around. Wiles with the screen. And the dunk by Wiles. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Out to the right wing. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 6.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Down low. Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. 6 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside, Russell. Just 3 on the clock.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pistons 26. The Timberwolves 26.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Minnesota with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Fires for 3. Rebound, Detroit. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
The offensive rebound. Cunningham looking it over. 6 to shoot. Here's Grant. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. No good on the triple. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, I like the wheel on display. I mean, Jackson has that motor. Even when he's getting pummeled, he continues to stay with it and gets it to go.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Cunningham. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
It's blocked. Got a piece of it. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's a 7-point Piston lead. Pass to Towns. Over Stewart. Another shot. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Here's Grant. Outside Jackson. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's got 6.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Detroit leading by 9. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Grant outside. Three-pointer. He shoots again. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Russell gets it to go.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Stewart a screen to the inside. And he goes right over D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Pass to Stewart. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Noel. No good with the triple. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Grant outside. Now here's Hayes. Stewart a screen to the middle. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Jackson from long range.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
The third quarter comes to a close.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So it's Detroit now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Hayes, and he makes good on the layup. Hayes has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Inside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancers.
So both teams making some changes here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
No good that time. Prince with the defensive effort.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pistons leading by 9. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Edwards. Into the lane. That one good for 2. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
He's in the post. Here's Olynyk. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Hey, it's your Pistons mascot.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And here's Russell from outside the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Hayes. And it goes down 2 points. Hayes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Back to Jackson. Left side, Grant. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
There's the drive. Jackson from long range. Pistons keep it alive. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
And here is Olynyk. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Here's Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double
At
digits.
the line for your Pistons. Hayes. Killian Hayes.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Over in the corner, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pistons lead by 7. Lee outside. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Grant at the elbow. Shoots over McDaniel. Detroit, no good that time either. Down low. Here's Towns. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
.30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. From deep. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Grant.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
And so the Pistons take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what